comfortable, relax, chill. We're not doing no work. I just want y'all to hear my pointers, my tips, my advice, all that good stuff. It's your boy Bezo with Wheels, man. That's pretty much how I start my day. Want to be rich, wealthy, successful, an entrepreneur, all of that good stuff. You just want to make it in life. I know, man, some of y'all probably looking at me like, well, you ain't made it. How you gonna give us advice? Hold on, pause, relax. I'm on the road to success, and I feel that because I feel myself growing every day and getting better at what I do every day. I see a difference from when I first started. So therefore, I'm trusting the process, and I'm understanding that it might take me a little bit longer than the next person that's already there, is successful, rich, wealthy, whatever it is. But I'm an entrepreneur, I work for myself, and I've came across a lump sum and I lost a lump sum. You gotta spend money to make money. So don't worry about this process, this project. We're gonna get to this probably in a different video, but this is one of my projects that I do have to paint. Only the service body part, only this rear end part. But let's get to the point, man. You wanna be an entrepreneur, you wanna be great in life, you wanna be successful. I'm only gonna give you what I know, and I'm only gonna give you what I've learned in the process. I believe in myself, I trust myself, that I'm gonna be able to, succeed in what I'm aiming for. Now, the number one thing is, it's all in your mind. You can't be quick to give up. You can't be, rewind this. If you feel like you're giving up, or if you feel like you want to give up, or you feel like you just can't take it anymore, on the road to success, you're 9 times out of 10 on the right track. You're on the right track because it's not easy. It's not easy. When I first jumped into my business, I was like, yeah, man, this is easy. But it was just the very beginning. And you got to understand that whatever you do in life is going to take time, and it's going to be a process. If everything was easy, everybody would have it. It's only meant for the ones that can actually continue and stay on the right track, even though shit gets hard, even though things is getting frustrated. It's all a test. It's either gonna make you or break you. You have to go through these hard challenges and tests, so that way when you make it in life and you end up going through a test, a financial crisis, you are going to be prepared for it. You are going to be used to it. You're going to understand how to go about it. My bad, I'm just staring at the truck. But man, I just want to just let you guys know, like, it does not come easy. And you have to have that mental and that mindset to be an entrepreneur, to be a business owner, to be rich, to be wealthy. You have to have that mindset. Let's go ahead and take this off. You want the process to be challenging, man. You do. You want the road to success to be challenging because you'll appreciate it more. It's almost like when somebody gives you a car, you don't really appreciate it as much as you would if you was to buy the car and save up the money to buy a car. That's just how I look at it. Now, I might be missing some topics. I might be missing some areas on the road to being successful, rich, wealthy, all that good stuff. You're gonna have speed bumps on the road to success. You're gonna have speed bumps, but you're never gonna have no roadblocks. Just understand that. You gotta just embrace all of your fuck ups. You gotta embrace every situation there is. It's a bunch of different tests on the road to success. Like I said, I haven't made it yet, but damn it, I'm on the way. And I trust myself. I got everybody around me telling me, man, you on the way to the top and with you, bam. And I'm not gonna lie. And most of the time, I'll be thinking like, yeah, I appreciate it. But when am I gonna see that big breakthrough? When am I gonna see that look in my account, I got 100,000 in my account, or I got over 100,000 subscribers? When is that? Because I used to compare. I used to look at everybody else like, damn, like, this dude just started his YouTube channel, or this dude just started his business, or he just started this, or he just started that. Like way a lot less than when I started. Like I started a year ago, he started 4 or 5 months ago. How is he already? Everybody's at their own pace. Everybody's on their own race in life. And I don't even really consider it a race. But I look at it as like, okay, all right, it ain't my time yet, it's his time. He's there mentally, and he knows the formula to success. And when you know the formula, when you know everything, you know what you got to do, when you feel like you have the instructions, to be successful or to be a multi-millionaire, or then it's gonna happen a lot faster for you. But I will say things got a lot smoother when I realized like I gotta stop worrying about everybody else. I gotta be tunnel vision to my own success. I gotta be tunnel vision down the path that I'm trying to get to, or what I'm trying to aim for. I had to remember and remind myself that I'm my own life. I can't be successful worrying about somebody else's success. Your mental has to be there before anything. Before you purchase your first paint gun, before you go get your LLC or anything like that, you have to have the mindset to want to make it, and you have to set goals for yourself mentally and tell yourself, okay, like even when it gets hard, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna understand and embrace that shit gonna happen, and the only way to make it is to go through shit that you never gone through, so that way when you go through it now, you'll be prepared for it when big shit. I'd rather be prepared when I have, I don't know, $100,000 problems than to not have no problems at all and then come across a $100,000 problem, versus, okay, right now I'm dealing with a $200, $300 problem. Okay, I'm, finance situation or whatever the case is, because people will be rich one moment and then boom, and it's all gone just because they wasn't prepared to, you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people, when they hit the lotto, they up 20 million and then 2 or 3 years later they broke. 9 times out of 10, a lot of them, because they don't have a plan. They don't have an investment plan. A lot of people get money. A lot of people blow money because they get a lot of a lump sum and don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to invest. They don't know how to put it in stocks, NFTs, create passive income for yourself as far as a YouTube channel or a business, a car wash, a laundromat, stuff like that. When you have a plan in life, it will go smoothly. Well, you're gonna have hiccups and speed bumps, of course, but especially when you're trying to be successful, it seems like life is so much harder and difficult for a person that's trying to be successful. Because I only say that because I remember when I did not have a business. I remember when I wasn't worried about being successful or trying to be rich or anything like that, or wealthy. Before all of that, I was blowing money up, I'm tight, work, get it back, blow money again, up, I'm tight, get it back. And it was just the same cycle. And I'm not gonna say I was miserable or struggling or anything like that. It kind of felt like I had more fun back then than I'm having now, just because I'm on this tunnel vision and I'm going through all this shit to run a business, to be an entrepreneur, to be wealthy, versus when I woke up, played the game for a little bit, went outside, washed my car, went to a car meet, and went over here, and then went back home, sleep, and get back up. It wasn't as stressful. I didn't have to worry about taxes. I didn't have to worry about really where to put my money now, or do I need to stock up on inventory? Okay, I got customers calling, I gotta answer this, I gotta answer that, I got a meeting at this time, I gotta meet, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, and you gotta be prepared for it. And when it comes to the mental, you gotta ask yourself, is that what you want? Is it really what you want? Go through a piece of it, because I went through a little piece of it. I went through a little phase where I really didn't want to do the business anymore. I'm still kind of leaning on that. But when you get to that point, you gotta, don't give up, don't quit. You gotta slow down and reevaluate. Okay, all right. Why am I getting stressful? Why is it getting stressful? Why am I getting tired of it? Why am I getting exhausted from it? Like, what is it that's making me not want to do a business anymore? Write that shit down and figure out what you can do differently. And when you figure that out, when you at that point, you start to cheese about everything, all your problems, all your, everything that you're going through, the mistakes. You start to realize, like, damn, all right, it'll work. I just got to clean this up a little bit. And then boom, we back on it. We back on track. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. That's why I don't mind giving you the advice that I'm giving you. So in a way, you got to embrace everything that you're going through, all the fuck ups, all the mistakes, the mishaps, all of that stuff. Because that's the only way you're going to get better. Every millionaire, every rich person has fucked up once. Everybody on the planet on the road to success has messed up and made big mistakes, huge mistakes. The mental is everything. The mental is first. I guarantee, if a lot of y'all, we swap spots, y'all was in my shoes and I was in y'all shoes, y'all will fold the first few days dealing with the pressure of answering emails, text messages, phone calls, social media, all my social media platforms and stuff. Like I said, I'm not complaining. I'm embracing it. I'm understanding that Bezo, this is what you begged for. You begged for a business. This is what you wanted. And it was. And now that you're in it, now that you're going through it, it's like, damn, I can't even handle this. So I was begging for this. I was asking, please, God, I want a business. Wasn't even prepared for it. Slapped me right in the face. Like, damn, oh. Gotta be prepared for it. You gotta realize what you asking. Be careful what you ask for from the Most High, because He'll give it to you, whether you're ready or not. So I'm embracing it. I'm understanding. It's way more to it than just opening up a shop and then just painting cars. It's way more to it. It's gonna be way more to it. Opening up a shop, cutting yards and cutting hair, selling plates. I don't know, mobile detailing, all of that stuff. It's gonna be, in the business alone, it's gonna be way more to it than you think. So do your due diligence, read your books, look online and really understand business first, because I never got the opportunity to understand business. I never got the opportunity to sit down and be like, okay, business will be ran like this. When I first got my shop, I never even thought about my hours. I never even thought about my shop hours. Like, because one with me, I was the floor guy, and I was trying to be the CEO, and I was trying to be the manager, the unit, you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. I was trying to be everything at once. Yes, you can start a crew, but it's not that easy. When you start a crew, you gotta take care of the crew. My thing is, I don't want to start a crew or a team and I'm not able to take care of my team. If I can't even take care of myself, how am I going to start to take care of a team? You know, so it wasn't easy. And yes, you can be like, yeah, you know, your team got to understand, you know, they can't make any money off you yet. I get it. But then you start thinking like, okay, they're working extremely hard. I don't feel comfortable with somebody working that hard and they're not able to get any money out of it. Like, that's me. Because almost I wouldn't even want to do that. Yes, they could sacrifice their time and their money, their finances for my business to succeed so that we can succeed. Yes, you can look at it like that, but from the jump, I gotta bring more to the plate before I can actually start a team. It's how I'm feeling, how I was feeling, all that good stuff. So, so I kind of put myself in certain situations, but I should have been more prepared trying to build a team. You gotta do your part. You gotta make sure you do your part to you know, better the situation. So to make the situation a lot better. You lose when you quit. You lose when you quit. I don't care how many times you fall on your face. It was never a loss. It's just a lesson. It's just a lesson. So understand that when you quit, you lose. That's the only time you're going to lose. So understand that I wanted to quit. I told myself I was quitting. I was like, I'm done. Fuck it. I'm done. I'm not painting no more. I'm cool. I done said it a million times. I done said I was done with business. I said I was done with painting cars over 1,000 times. Like, but I'm still here. I'm still pressing through. And that's how you know, okay. And then you're gonna look back like, damn, that car I gave up like 4 or 5 times. I finished that. Oh shit. Damn, I remember that project. I hate it. I had to redo that project like 3 or 4 times, but it's done. You looking at it like 3 months later, like, wow, like I remember that. I'll be looking at my old videos and old pictures of me painting cars and stuff like that and be like, damn, like I remember how pissed off I was. Like now them problems don't even faze me. Like I'm like, fuck it. Like another problem like that, that's why I laugh. It's okay to get upset, it's okay to get mad. But now I'm like a lot better. Like my attitude isn't as bad just because I've gone through those mistakes. And I still think to this day, like maybe that's why it's taking me a lot longer to be successful. So I can get all that little shit out of the way. Like I'm past that. I done been through that. And now when we get bigger, when we grow, when the channel grows, when I grow, those mistakes, I'm really gonna be like, that's a mistake. Oh, like stuff like that. So understand that your time will come. It might take you a year, it might take you 10 years. But after that 10 years, it's gonna pay off. You're gonna be chilling, you're gonna be creative. You done created passive income for yourself. You and your family on vacation, y'all chilling. You check your phone and it's another $10,000 that they hit your account. So in whatever you do, I'm not talking about just YouTube alone. I'm not talking about just your business to painting cars or anything. I'm talking about in general. So now when you have that mental, when you have the mindset covered, As in, you've read books, as in you've studied, you've done your due diligence, you kind of went through certain situations, even before you get your tools and stuff like that, your shop, all of that. Get that mindset ready, the mental ready. Then you can start investing. Then you can start physically purchasing things that you might need for your business, whether it's some clippers, whether it's a lawnmower, whether it's your food truck or your shop or your paint booth, paint guns, all of that. Buy the little stuff first. You don't have to start off expensive. Don't start off expensive because you don't know if this is for you. Don't go spend $3,000 in equipment and then give up on week 2. Don't do that. Everything I started off with was super cheap. I had a $20 paint gun. Now I got a $900 paint gun. Start off cheap. Everything I had, Harbor Freight. Everything I got, Harbor Freight. Start off small and work your way up. You gotta crawl before you walk. Understand that. Go through the process. Now you finished it mentally. Now you gotta do it physically. Can you handle it? Your mind is different from your body. Your mind is gonna be the first thing that say, sleep in. Fuck that. Rest up. Don't worry about it. Do it tomorrow. We're gonna procrastinate a little longer. Just relax. Your body gonna be like, I'm gonna go. Whatever you need me to do, I got it. Like, and it's gonna do the works. Understand, don't let your mind, when you wake up in the morning, don't let your mind take over. You need to let your body take over. I guarantee, try that. When you're laying in the bed and sleep, and you wake up in the morning, you're getting ready to wake up, don't think about nothing. Just get up. Because the moment you think, you're gonna be like, you're gonna grab your phone, you're gonna look at the time, you're like, damn, snooze. You get that little extra 10 minutes in, then snooze again, that little, another 10 minutes. Now you, oh shit, I gotta get to work. Don't let your mind take control, because procrastination is the assassination of your destination. Do not let your mind procrastinate on what your body wants you to do. Don't let your mind tell you what to do. Now your mind is supposed to be a positive. Your mind is supposed to only speak positive, which is making them goals happen and getting up early in the morning and doing the job and getting it done and being great. Most of the cases, my mind is just exhausted. I just want to just take a break. I just want to sleep extra. You got to listen to your body. Listen to your body. If your body's tired, if you feel weak, then yeah, rest up. But just know your mind is going to want to make you tap out. Sacrifice. We're going to talk about sacrifices. Oh my God. You should say that twice. Sacrifice. Like, that's how it should be in the dictionary or when you write it down and when you read it. I say that because I had to make a lot of sacrifices. Like, being away from my kids, my family, time, like putting hours and hours and hours in. I'm talking pushing 20 hours straight. And when it comes to finances too, I would say finances, because you're gonna be wanting to take road trips. When I got my first few checks off painting cars in my backyard, I blew it. Like, nobody, I didn't hear about it. I didn't really read about it. I didn't even fully comprehend or anything like that. If I did, that when you start your business and you make that first check and you like, I ain't got no bills, I ain't got nothing to pay for. I just made $3,000 off something I did. Like, that I did. Like, time to go celebrate. Man, I must have blew. I'd be up 2 bands, $2,000, and blow it. Then I'm like, I need a little paint gun. Grab like a little cheap, little middle grade paint gun. Grab little middle stuff. I wasn't even thinking about inventory like that. Wasn't thinking about nothing for the business. Literally just blew all my money, blowing it. Then I start realizing, okay, shit's starting to break. I'm blowing through money, shit's starting to break. I'm not understanding, like, why am I so tight all the time? You gotta put money up for your business. And you gotta be smart. I should have invested, I should have stocked, I should have, I put some bread up. I should have had a savings account for my business. I was young-minded, I'm still young, but I was young-minded and I wasn't looking into the longevity of a business. I wasn't looking into none of that. But when it comes to the sacrifices, like I said, understand that your time is powerful. Your time is everything. Your time is literally, that's a big thing, man. Because like I said, I'm away from my family 10 times more. It's some days where I don't even see my family. my kids. I'm talking about my family as in my kids. Like, I'll get off work, I'll go run to the house for a split second while my kids are still at daycare. Then I'll run to my shop, and I'm working at my shop till like 12 or 1 or maybe even 34 in the morning. And then when I come home, sleep for a few hours, wake up, and that's the only time I see my kids is when I'm getting them dressed for school and stuff like that. But I'm working on, I'm understanding, like, damn, like, what can I do to avoid that? What can I do differently? You know what I'm saying? I grabbed a job, which is where I'm at right now, working my daytime job. For me, just so y'all understand, I work my daytime job for my finances. I'm basically restarting. I had to get a job because I gotta make sure I can put up money somewhere. My shop, I make money and I'm paying my bills, paying all my bills. I make my money at my shop and pay all my bills. And I'm like, I don't even have money for savings. Like, how am I even gonna save if I'm so focused on my shop rent, shop bills, inventory, new equipment, and car payment, car insurance, my house payment, house insurance, all that stuff, like all my bills, plus food. Got 3 Rugrats, myself, my fiance, then we got gas. You know what I'm saying? It could go on and on, just bills, bills, bills. So it's not fair to run a business and operate. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not fair, but I have to figure out a way to get even more money. So I had to get a job, and I'm still managing my shop. There's no reason now the money I make at my shop should be taking care of some bills. And the money that I'm making at my job is a tool for me to save for my business or for my family and stuff like that. So I can save and still push out, work. And so that's my way. If you guys are interested in doing it that way, then there you are. So, but I had to figure it out because I was like always tight. I was always freaking felt like check by check. Like, I push out a project, put a new one in, I was just alternating, but I'm like, I'm still at a standstill. Like, what is it? Like, I don't even buy shoes, clothes, nothing. I don't buy nothing for myself. I'm making money, but I'm spending $3,000-$4,000 a month in bills, and I'm like, okay, let's cut down on bills, let's cut down on that, and it's still like, now to work, all of that. It's a lot, but I'm embracing, I'm understanding, okay, I'm gonna have to go through financial crisis. I'm gonna have to go through mental shit as I'm on the road to success. So it's either gonna make you or break you. So everything has gotten a lot better just because really I focused on myself and I had that tunnel vision. So that's the number one thing you do. That's another thing. You do have to have tunnel vision in what you do. It's gonna be family members and friends that's gonna try to distract you out of what you're doing. And they're gonna be like, man, you need to take a break. Nah, I'm cool. I'm focused on one thing now. Understand that you do have to take care of your priorities, but you still gotta have that tunnel vision. You still gotta avoid all distractions. Gotta keep pressing through. Like I said, with the finance situation, like, I've seen my last dollar a lot, quite a bit. So don't let that discourage you, because there's always a way. There's always a way out of it. It's kind of a personal thing. You really gotta kind of figure it out. You gotta figure out what you can do differently. You really gotta try and figure out a savings method, a savings plan. I used to look up how to save money, best way to save money, all of that, where to put my money and stuff like that. I got into stocks and NFTs. And then I'd snatch it back out and go spend some money over here because I need this or need that for the shop and stuff like that. But definitely kind of figured it out. I didn't even really figure it out. Sometimes it'll just hit you when it hits you. You might have to go through some financial bullshit for 2 or 3 years before you finally get it. And this was me recently, a few weeks ago. I'm like, you know what? There's no reason I should not be able to do this or do that, or do this for my kids or that for my kids, or if an emergency happens, there's no reason that I should not be able to provide as a man, as a fiance, as a father. There's no reason. So I was like, I don't care. I'm putting money up every check. It don't matter if my business is this or business is that, or my home is there. It don't matter. I'm putting money up and I'm not touching it. I don't care. And I've been sticking to that ever since. And like I said, it might have to hit you. You might have to come to the realization, like, I'm not in a good position right now. But in the meantime, keep trying to absorb whatever help you can get, or absorb and obtain information when it comes to saving and on the road to being successful. All of that. And then I put rich. I say rich. I put rich on the title, and I say rich because when a lot of people, when they see the word rich or hear the word rich, they get attracted to it. And rich is only a phase. You want to be wealthy. Rich is temporary. I look at rich as temporary. Wealthy is forever. Wealthy is the people that have created passive income for yourself. Passive income is money. If you don't know what passive income is money that you can make while you're doing nothing at all, or you're asleep, or you're on vacation. To give you guys an idea, my YouTube is my passive income. I don't make a whole lot, but I make something every month on the 21st. I think I got my first, it was like maybe my third or fourth YouTube check. I'm tight. I'm like, damn. And as a matter of fact, I promise you, I swear to God, I was on my way to the police station. I had a ticket. I had a taillight ticket. And I'm like, damn, this is it. Paid that ticket, and I promise you, it was like a good 15 minutes later, a YouTube check came. And I was not expecting it. I completely forgot about it. And I wasn't realizing it. YouTube is a great source of passive income. I would definitely encourage, if you guys are even thinking about or interested in a YouTube channel, do it. And I only say that because when I first started my YouTube channel, I was stuck at 74 subscribers for the longest, for like 3 or 4 months. And my channel slowly, gradually started building up. I'm at 4,000 subscribers, but it took me a year and a half. Some people it took 5 years, but some people have hit 400,000 views in a year. 400,000 subscribers in a year. I'm at 4,000. So it's some people ahead of you, and it's some people behind you. Understand that everybody is on their own pace. Now, another source of passive income is like a car wash, a laundromat. What else? It's when you don't have to physically work or physically be there. That's what creating like an apartment. If you buy an apartment complex, a whole complex, or a hotel, you buy a big hotel, and them people that come in, you got to spend money to make money. Understand that. But that's the best way to create passive income, is doing those things, purchasing those things. And real estate, I know you hear a lot of people talk about real estate. As soon as I hear real estate, I'm like, that's how I am. So I try to find a different source, like what's easier? Car wash, an abandoned car wash. If you can get a loan, if you got good credit is everything right now. And I know you're tired of hearing that. I used to be that person like, credit, I ain't trying to hear this. But it really, dig into it and you understand it. If you've never used their credit at all, you're in a good position. Because I know people right now that have used their credit and abused it, and now they're fucked. Now they're stuck. Because now they have to clean it up, then restart and gain trust. Credit is just trust. That's all it is. Credit is trust. Then you got to understand that things do not happen overnight. It takes time. Like I said, everybody's in their own race. Your time will come. As what you put in is what you get. What you put in is what you get. The effort that you put in is what you get. Sometimes I was even feeling like, damn, like I'm putting all this work in for what? What is it for? I'm still struggling. I'm still tight. I'm still in the same situation. But mentally, you're not. Mentally, it's gonna go your mental, and then your finances or your lifestyle, whatever it is. Your mental is gonna have to get there first before your physically, your finances and your lifestyle, and the cars you got, the house that you got, all of that'll come. But focus on the mental first. Like I said, I be thinking about the stuff that I say, and I'll be like, well, damn, like, what about me? Like, I'm teaching it. I'm be mad if somebody come up, hey man, your idea was great, it worked, I watched your YouTube channel, look at my car. I'll be salty. But understanding that, like I said, everybody has their own pace. And I encourage you to, whatever you do in life or whatever you're doing in life, when it comes to business, trying to be wealthy or successful, stay on the right path, stay consistent, stay focused, and understand you're going to have people that's going to try and distract you. It's going to be a lot of people, even your closest friends, even your closest people, that's going to be trying to distract you and keep you from being successful. And I say all the time, it's going to be people that's going to surprise you. And I always say, like, you gotta watch how people clap for you. Like, oh yeah, that's good. That's great job. Yeah. To avoid expectations or feeling obligated, you rather just be alone. You rather just start the process and be in the process by yourself. That way you don't get anything misconstrued or anything or nothing. You don't have to worry about nothing from nobody else, because when it comes to business and friendship and business and family, it's just it's a lot. It's too sensitive. It's too much going on no matter how you go about it. You hear the stories all the time about, two brothers, they beefing because of the business, blah, 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 or two family members, or two cousins, or two best friends, business beefing because blah, 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 blah. To avoid all of that, just do it alone. If you're interested in a business, do it alone. That way, when you're in the process of being successful, you don't feel obligated or owe anybody anything, or you feel guilty because you're successful or you're on the road to success. You should not feel guilty about nothing that you came from the bottom and built. That's the least of your concern. That should be the least of your concern. Not even a concern, because it's your business. You built it from the ground. You did it. This is you. This is a part of you. That's it. You don't owe anybody anything, nothing. Because that happens. That will happen. And you have to lay those foundations. That's another reason why I haven't really fully started a team. That's why I haven't been putting my family members on and friends on and stuff like that. I just want to avoid all of that. And I promise you, that's gonna pay off if you do that. Cause I hear it all the time, I see it all the time. Or, oh man, Rico got to keep this. I don't see why we splitting it in half because blah, blah, blah. Like, to avoid all that when it comes to your business, just be mindful of that. I'm kind of skipping around, so bear with me. When you're working, if you're thinking about doing a business, stay at your job, whatever job you're at. If you feel like you want a better job with better pay, then okay, get a different job. Get situated with your job. Be happy at the daytime job that you have. Use that as a tool. You gotta stop getting money and then blowing it. Get money and blowing it. If you're interested in a business, you want to be successful, you want to be rich, wealthy, whatever the case is, use your job as a tool. Use your job as a tool and invest, put it in stocks, invest it into your company, your business, or whatever the case is that you're trying to do. Put that money up. And I don't even mean finance-wise. Well, I mean finance-wise as well, but mentally as well. Use the mental part as well. Whatever your job or whatever your boss, however they're operating, take pieces off that. Like, be nosy, understand and figure out how their operation works or how their business is working. Understand, like, okay, what are they doing? How are they doing it? What time is it? What time do they open? Use pieces, everything that you can absorb that from your job and apply it to your business. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go to another job, all the jobs that I've worked, I've pulled off a piece and I've applied it to my shop, my business, my stuff like that, what I got going on, my gig. When I say use it as a tool, I'm also meaning taking everything from it, as far as, okay, you have to treat your business just as if you would treat the business here. You clock in at 9 to 5, you're not being late, you showing up every day on time, you trying to figure out what you can do to help this company and making sure that your work isn't messed up or anything like that. Is the same thing you need to be doing for your business. You need to make sure you clock in at whatever time. You cannot be late. Understanding embracing your F-ups. You want to be better every day. You're figuring out what you can do to benefit your business and build your business. And another thing is, you have to take your business serious. You have to take it serious, just like if you was working for somebody else. That's the number one thing, is understanding that your business is just as important as this business. You're gonna have people try to ask you, like, how your little business going? My little business? My what? My little business? You mean my big business? My upcoming business? Like, don't let anybody treat your business like it ain't nothing at all. Because McDonald's had to start out the same way, Target, Walmart, all these multi-million-dollar businesses, they had to start off the same way. They started off small, worked their way up. So understand that you can be there. Now, when it comes to business, if you want quick and fast money, this is probably not the route for you. Then, this is more of a long-term goal. This is more of a long-term investment. This is more of a long-term success. when it comes to owning or operating a business. A lot of people say it take about 10 years to actually get a business up and running fully like a McDonald's, but I'm not going based off no 10 years. I feel you. Now, they say by the book. Just understand that it's going to take time, and it does not happen overnight. Most of the time. A lot of things can happen overnight. You'd be surprised. I've seen a lot of people broke or rich overnight. Everybody's in their own lane. Everybody's going their own pace. Bezo, how do I know if business is for me? Or how do I know if being rich and successful or running a business, entrepreneur, is not for me? You're not gonna know until you try it. If somebody gave you some octopus, it's up to you whether or not you say hell nah or I'll try it. If you try it, if you don't like it, guess what? Don't do it again. But if you didn't try it, how are you gonna know if you like it or not? Even just by looking at it, you can't always judge a book by its cover. Which is what I did was I didn't judge a book by its cover, but I jumped into business. Well, I really didn't even know it was turning into a business until it was too late. I realized, damn, I'm running a business. But if you kind of curious, first off, if it even came across your mind, like, damn, I think I could potentially, if you even clicked on this video, I feel like you should run a business. Just give it a shot and put your all into it, though. Don't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It won't work. It will not work. You have to be 100% committed. You have to give it your all. And even if it gets anywhere, like if you look back, like I started my business 2 days ago, I started the process, I got my LLC, then that you in the game. Just keep climbing. As long as you're doing something every day, make a difference. Every day, make a difference. That's all you have to do. And you know it's not for you when, you know how you, hypothetically, you tried that octopus and you was like, hell no. Like the first, as soon as you hit your taste buds, you was like, hell no. Then that's how you could kind of, you know, use that example as like if you said, fuck it, I'm gonna start a business today, and then you go purchase, I don't know, something for your business, and you was just like, had the same attitude as if it, like some octopus and hit your freaking tongue, then okay, then all right, then it's probably not for you. But you gotta kind of feel it, you gotta kind of want it, you gotta have that desire. You gotta want to do it. You gotta want to do it. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And when you start it, when you're on the road to success or whatever, it's normal. It's almost normal to feel like you want to give up, especially at the beginning. It's up to you. Like I said, you take a loss when you quit. When it's a lesson in the process, when you don't quit, you learn it. You learn it. It's a lot to learn. You know how doctors have to go to school for a very long time, years and years and years. That's almost like business. You have to put yourself through training, through school for years and years and years. It does not come overnight. You can't learn everything a doctor knows in a night. Don't quote me on that. I don't know yet, but I would not. No. There's no way. It's a lot to learn when it comes to business, and most people that start businesses figure that shit out on their own and are doing something. I'm literally failing my way up to the top. I'm literally failing my way up to the top. I gotta figure this out. I fall on my face. Oh, don't do that. That's why it's taking me a lot longer. I know that for a fact. I guarantee a year from now, just go look at my channel. We're gonna look at the channel. We're gonna take a look at the channel for real. So, cause every day, even 6 months, even 2 months ago, I'm climbing. 3 months ago, especially a year ago, y'all know me. So imagine a year from now, slowly elevating. I don't care if you taking one step up a year, it's going. 15 years, it's gonna be a big difference. I tell everybody all the time, when you cut a faucet on and let it drip real slow, you can look this up, proven fact. You have a faucet in your backyard outside and you let it drip like a dot. It just a drip every, I don't know, 30 seconds. A year from now, no, about 2-3 years from now, it's gonna be no difference. It's gonna be you're gonna look at that, you're gonna look at the concrete and it's gonna be no difference. But about 20 years, it's gonna be an indention from them dots dropping every 30 seconds. It's gonna be a nice size indention. It took 30 years for that to happen. It took 30 years for that to happen, but it's a difference. It's a difference. 30 years, that water like, yeah, we made a difference, boys. We got a puddle now. Like in all honesty, to be real, like that's how you gotta look at it. So understand, if you don't give up, you will make a difference. You will make a difference. Now, you gotta stop waiting on people to, like I said, I'm all over the place, but just bear with me. I should have did this order, but it's just kinda, I don't have nothing written down. Anyways, you have to stop waiting for the people around you to push you. It's not gonna happen. Because some people around you that are close to you don't want to see you succeed. They like you right where you are. They like your normal self. They like you where you are. They don't want to see a difference in nothing. They'd rather just see you wake up in the morning and blow money, and they like it. They don't have that in them. They don't have that drive, that motivation, that push in themselves. So how the hell are they going to push you? So that's why I say stop seeking validation and motivation from the people around you. You literally have to do that. You are unique if you can do that. If you can say, F it, I'm gonna start a business, and then be on it and on your grind, out of everybody around you, that's a big deal. You are a chosen one. You are spiritually woke. You are more than you know. Like, that's a big deal, because the people around me, and not saying my people around me, because my people around me, they motivate me. But I'm saying, if you got friends and family members that you kick it with on a daily, they just wake up, chill, play the game, and go back to sleep and do the same thing over and over again, not really on nothing. Not that I'm saying it's a problem not having nothing going on. There's not a problem at all. If anything, I want to swap shoes for a while. You know, I need a break. But when you have somebody and you kicking around somebody with the same shit every day, and you decide to make a difference, that's a big deal. That's stepping out of your comfort zone, especially like, it's like kicking it with your bros and be like, hey man, we gotta make a difference. We gotta make a change, man. We gotta get up and be on our grind. And your friends look at you like, man, shut up with that bullshit. Like, you like, nah, for real. Versus like, nah, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Like, nah, that's a big deal. Like, you on the way to success. Like, on the road to success, that's a start. That's a start. You got to start somewhere. Take some time to yourself. Have tunnel vision. Forget all these distractions. Forget about the TV. Forget about playing the game. Forget about go kicking it at the club. Forget about the football games, baseball games. Take a second and figure it out. And figure out what it is that you want for your life. What it is that you want in life. Understand that it's a million different distractions going on. Social media, metaverse, all this extra bullshit. Take a second for yourself and figure out how far it is that you want to go in life, what it is that you want to do in life, where you want to be in life, where you want to be within the next 5 years, and make a plan. A lot of people are just living. They're literally going, I'm not even saying day by day, because I always say that I hate saying day by day, but in a way it's like, you wake up and just take it day by day. Like, nah, like I'm trying to have a plan. Like, you gotta have a plan for yourself, for your family, especially if you got kids. You literally gotta figure out what it is that you want. Where do you wanna be in life? That's why I said a lot of people blow a lot of money when they get a lump sum, because they do not have a plan. People be like, man, I buy a Lambo, I buy a house, I buy this, buy that, and then you'll be broke. Versus like, okay, if I bring home $1 million, what would I do with $1 million? What would I do to keep myself from being broke 10 years later? Because it's gonna go fast. I got $10,000 one time and it blew. And I look back like, where the fuck did it go? Like, you ever be spending money like, what the hell? I didn't even. Yeah, so gotta have a plan. You gotta have a plan. When you write down a plan and you stick to it in tunnel vision, you can manifest your way through life. You want that Lamborghini? Okay, what do I have to do to get this Lamborghini? Okay, bet. I gotta do this, do that. And then you hit them checkpoints and knock them out. Before you know, you're gonna look up and you're gonna have a Lamborghini in your yard. Now, I'm working on that. I'm not saying I'm there. I got a lot to learn. I got a lot more longer to go. I'm on the road to success. I'm on the road to my checkpoints and getting there. So that's what we aiming for. And I want you guys to be on the same thing, especially because we could be in this together. We could literally figure out something, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to see everybody try. You got to try. You got to try. You never know. I hear people saying all the time, man, why wish it? Do it. I'm done wishing. Do it. Make it happen. What's keeping you from not doing it? You know what I'm saying? It's your life. So yes, man. I'm gonna get ready to end this video. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Drop those pointers, man. What type of business y'all wanna own? What type of business you wanna run, man? Like I said, just you gotta stay consistent, stay focused, stay motivated, and understand that you're gonna be tunnel vision. You gotta be tunnel vision and gotta avoid all these distractions that's going on, because these distractions are out here to keep you from being successful. These distractions, like the YouTube and not the YouTube, but the YouTube. You gotta use YouTube as a tool. You want to get information such as this, but that Instagram and all of that, like, use that as a tool too for your advertising. Don't be on there trying to check out what everybody else's life is every day and keeping up with it, them and oh, he got this, oh, he got that. Use it as a tool. I use my Facebook. I might throw a post on there every now and then, or kind of stroll and see how my family and friends is doing. Okay, cool. All right, they got a smile on their face. Okay, they cool. They straight. All right, bet. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So don't be distracted, man. You gotta figure out what it is that you want in life. If I can help in any other way, if I might have forgot something, like I said, I'm not perfect, man. I'm far from perfect. I fuck up every day. I learn from my mistakes every day too. So yeah, man, like I said, man, y'all hit that subscribe button, man. We have 4,100 subscribers, man. We gonna, before you know it, I say a year after I posted this video, I'm trying to be at like 50,000, man. I want like, dream big. All right, 100K. Ooh, yeah, man, look. Like I said, man, we out of here. Y'all stay blessed, y'all stay focused, man. We out. This thing is finished. Yeah, man, it took about 45 minutes, probably a little less than that. The longest is always preparation, man. It should take forever. But man, I hope y'all got something or a better understanding about just business alone and what you might face and what you might have to deal with, or what you're probably dealing with now. Just gotta make sure that you stay on top of your game and worry about your life and worry about what you got going on. And then you will never grow hating on others. Like I don't see the point in that. Like, you will never grow worried about another man's success or somebody else's success. You literally got to just focus on yourself. And this, believe it or not, I got to say, there's people that really are hating on other people. Don't spend your whole life worried about somebody else wanting. Really, don't spend your whole life wishing. Don't spend your whole life wishing, man. You gonna wish for the rest of your life? Come on now, like you got to make it happen. You can do it. Ain't no reason to not do it. What's stopping you from doing it? And if you think you know what's stopping you from doing it, then you got to figure out how to do it. But yeah, man, just hope I didn't miss anything. I probably did miss a few things, but shoot, hey, we learning. Eventually, you know, the next few months from now, I'm going to be chopping it up on something else, on a different topic, or the same topic with other scenarios and other situations and stuff like that. But like I said, man, y'all hit that subscribe button. Man, we have 4,100 subscribers. I appreciate all of y'all, man. We gonna continue to climb, and we gonna continue to be great, continue to be successful, and stay on the road to success. I got a lot of cleaning up to do, man. So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned for the next video. Hit that subscribe button, man. We out of here.